Today we're going to be breaking PCs in the name of science.
Welcome to the FPS Sabotage Challenge, where Jackson and I are going to load up PCs with bloatware to see how much FPS can we lose if we load it up with a bunch of crap. We're going to tell you about that and about bloatware after a word from today's sponsor.
As a tech enthusiast and dare I say PC building expert, there's only one thing that fuels my carnal desire for destruction, and that's seeing someone with unactivated Windows. Luckily for you, today's video sponsor GVG Mall is here to help. GVG Mall is an online marketplace with game keys and Windows licenses for cheap. The best part is, it's extremely easy. All you have to do is purchase a key using code TB20, then just copy and paste the key into Windows. And beyond just saving big on game keys or Windows 10 or 11 keys, you also get to avoid my wrath. Check out GVG Mall today and be sure to use code TB20 to save big on your purchase.
Now you guys may be wondering, why are we wearing lab coats? Well, things were starting to get a little vanilla in the workplace and we wanted to feel a little more professional. So in the name of science, we wanted to look a little bit more engineering ready.
Now let's tell you guys what we're going to be doing in today's video with our beautiful lab coats. I feel like we're drawing way too much attention to these lab coats, by the way. That's not even the point of this video. What we're doing is the FPS Sabotage Challenge, which simply put, we're going to have 2 Windows installs fresh, Windows 11 on the same exact PC, and Jackson and I have to go against each other to see, after we run a series of benchmarks to set a baseline, how low can we get the FPS from the original baseline, and the person who gets the FPS the lowest across a suite of 3 tests, we have CS2, we have Cyberpunk, and 3D Mark, is the winner of the challenge, but there are some rules.
Now, obviously, being some avid PC enthusiasts, we know we could do things like go into the BIOS and mess with PBO settings, downclock, undervolt, all kinds of things. We're not allowed to touch the BIOS. Secondly, it basically has to be software-based. We can't go in and start messing around with Windows start files and stuff like that. So the goal is to just download a ton of bloatware, programs that we think would tank FPS, and we have to make sure the games still work, so we can't just totally break the PC.
If a game crashes, that is considered a did not finish, and that is not going to be good for our chances to win. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we'll go over the specs real quick of this PC. We got a 9600X, Ryzen 5 9600X with a 4060 Ti. If you guys enjoyed this series, it may be more interesting in the future where we use a much older PC to see if the impact on an older computer versus this pretty good mid-range PC is any different. But we're going to leave Jackson in here for 10 minutes with this PC, recording on our capture card, not OBS, because there won't be any background stuff going on here. He's just going to go crazy. He's going to download whatever he can on this, and we're going to show you guys the baseline numbers on screen here to show what Jackson is working with, and his goal is to get that FPS as low as he can on his system without making things crash. So, Jackson, you ready to start messing some things up?
I'm ready! I have no thoughts inside my head. I'm wearing this lab coat, but I have nothing scientific or engineering that's about to happen with this, but right now I got a timer set for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna go straight to the McAfee, guys. That is the most classic bloatware that you can possibly get. Wow, is it actually hard to download? This should be like so easy. I feel like it's hard to get rid of. Now, I didn't think about this. I didn't think about some of these programs wanting us to like sign in and stuff like that. So that's gonna make it a little bit more difficult. Okay, we got Avast. All right, so we're doing Malwarebytes. You know what's funny is some people actually recommend this one. I've heard Malwarebytes isn't terrible. Don't worry about antivirus software, honestly, for the most part. Windows Defender works great. How many of these are gonna like end up like making the game just like not launch, you think? All right, so there's 3 antivirus softwares. You know the sad part is that PCBros.tech, we do repairs. We get people that literally come off the streets with like this many antivirus softwares. It actually hurts every time I see it. I'm feeling pretty good on antivirus softwares. God, what else is like bloatware? What is, why is it connecting to the interwebs with a Z? All right, we're gonna do Game Optimizer download too. I think that'll be fun. Oh my God, Razer. Yes, we need Razer software. Okay, so we got our Razer software. Wow, I love how it takes over my whole screen. That is awesome. Oh, high-res wallpapers. That's good. That's actually really good. Okay, we got 4 minutes left. We're looking pretty decent, actually. I'm not feeling too bad about this. I know sometimes like with Steam Wallpaper, you can actually see like which ones like really take a lot. So let's add that to the library. See our downloads folder. Oh, Game Booster. Okay. Yeah, we have not. Oh, wait, no, we did download this, didn't we? The Razer one? Did I already? I'm like downloading so many softwares I don't even remember. See, now I'm like running out of bandwidth from like the amount of stuff I'm downloading. Our firewall is probably like freaking out right now. Like what is happening to me? I'm trying to think of what else. That sounds Spotify. That one can kind of take up a little bit of bandwidth. Oh my gosh, it's like choosing to not even download now. I've officially broken the PC, guys. Let's do cleanup PC download. Oh, I'm getting really, I have 20 seconds left. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to set this one up. You know, I can't tell if the PC is just breaking if our internet's just being slow. I don't know what's happening. Come on, install. Why does it look so low quality? Launch it. Launch the game booster. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go ask, it says our CPU temperature is too high. It says check the heatsink and fan. I don't know if I believe that. I'm curious if that's real. You know, honestly, I feel like I could have done better, but I was struggling to find some of the downloads. I did what I could, so let's go ahead and grab Matt.
Okay, guys, this is like it's like an autopsy, all right? I mean, here, I don't know what happened. Jackson intentionally is hiding the taskbar so I can't see. All I see is this like changing RGB razor background. But we're gonna run 3D Mark. See, what score did you have before? I have it written down over here. Jackson's baseline 3D Mark score was 12,900. And we're just gonna run it and see if there's a difference, shall we? Let's see.
I know I mentioned to the people.
You're falling behind.
I mentioned to the people that I don't feel like I think this PC's too good to where like I'm like I don't feel like I did enough to really sabotage it.
See, that's the thing too, is like this is also entertaining for you guys because you'll learn whether or not this bloatware is actually gonna matter with a build that's somewhat modern like this.
You notice how bent the motherboard is?
Yeah, that's probably why. So it's naturally bending. That's fine. You know, it's just bending over time.
That's how I'm sabotaging this.
It's taking a while to start this, I'll be honest with you. All right, we're running. We're running, baby. To be fair, I don't remember where the FPS were. I think this is actually lower.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah, I was worried. I was like, because are we rocking 32 gigs?
We are. So
yeah,
RAM-wise,
like, man, it's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard to fully max out. This may just show that some of these programs, not really the problem all the time. Let's see. So it looks like Jackson's PC didn't go down that much, actually. So the after scoring ended up being 12,882, which is a difference. This definitely isn't margin of error. Your score went down, so it didn't go down crazy, but it did go down by over 100 points.
Okay.
So it went from 12,900 to 12,882. It looks like your CPU score is what dipped the most. I made sure to get both of them, so it looks like that made a difference in 3D Mark. But I'm curious to see what other games are like. 3D Mark's like a synthetic benchmark. Maybe it just won't be that big of a difference. A game like CS or something like that with a lot of single-threaded performance. Will there be a problem? Let's try that next. All right, what is this program? Are you telling us, or am I just gonna have to?
I actually don't remember, I'm not gonna lie.
It is taking over Afterburner and telling us our CPU is running at 204 degrees Fahrenheit, which I don't think is accurate. I really don't.
Well, one thing I think is funny that I think you'll see once you go to do this is downloading things is harder than you would think.
Okay.
Like, funny enough, a lot of the things that you would think would be easy to find downloads for, they're not.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. No, I already know some of the things you're gonna want to download, and you'll see the same thing I saw.
All right.
What, did that just say Merry Christmas?
It does say Merry Christmas. All right, here we go. Seems like really high FPS.
Yeah, this is really high, like 600, 700.
Yeah, let me see. What was your average last time? This one's not that long of a benchmark, so we can kind of talk about this live. Was an average of 620. So it does seem lower, maybe. We'll see if it hits 600s at any point. So it may have actually gone down a bit. But again, we're talking 600 versus 500 FPS, so does that really matter for a gamer at home? Unless you're just a really sweaty, competitive CS player. If you get more FPS, whatever optimization software you have is going to be reaching out to sponsor. I'm just wondering the CPU, like, how is it? Is this thing making contact? Am I killing this thing? Like,
hey man, we're boosting. We're PBOing
I mean,
to the max.
PBO.
You're lucky I didn't
800
turn it
FPS.
off.
That's crazy. Oh wow. Okay, 585.3. So it made a difference, and a 1% low of what I think you're down across the board. More stutter theoretically, but 177 is a pretty smooth 1% low. So. Hey, this PC's handling CS just fine. We'll try a high-end game Cyberpunk, and then from there, we'll tally up how much lower Jackson did across the board. We averaged 116 last time, with a minimum of 99 and a max of 139. So, let's see if anything happens there. I would check. I think our GPU is maxed out, but it's being blocked by my network traffic, which is definitely what I need in this. And also, I like how it's like a playtime. It's gonna shame you how long you've been playing games for. That's crazy.
I just like how there's like 4 overlays happening.
Overlay on the overlay.
Well, because do you see the one, like, what is this one back here that's like...
I think that's Cyberpunk. So we got Cyberpunk's built-in one. We have Afterburner, and then we have whatever the hell that is. It's green. It's probably Razer, by the guess.
Probably Razer.
This one's shorter. I like it. All right, we ended up with an average. Oh, that's down. Across the board, we'll do the math to show the actual numbers that you're down, but you were down across the board, so it actually did something, which is good, because we were worried maybe nothing would happen. I guess from here, you probably shouldn't tell me what you do. You should take the drive out, and then I should do mine, so I don't have any sort of advantage on what to download. And then we'll run my tests, or have 10 minutes for me to screw up my PC, and then we'll basically just come together and just talk about some of the programs that we use to make this happen and see if I can make this thing burn even more. All right, guys, well, now it is time for me to see what I can do to this PC. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and McAllister show you guys the baseline benchmarks here so you guys can see what my numbers were before I dive into this, but we're gonna go ahead and get started right now. 10 minutes, let's go. First thing I wanna do is the obvious. I want to download an antivirus. So let's look up Norton antivirus. All right, I want some Norton antivirus. The issue is, actually, you know what? I don't think that's gonna work very well. Let's look up Avast. Let's do free antivirus software, probably the best thing to do. Reason I'm going for free is obviously Norton and those other ones are known for being pretty big bloatware. Those tend to cost money, so I'm not gonna pay money for bloatware, shall I? Oh, let's just install a bunch of stuff, might as well. We'll download malware bytes as well. Oh, wow, I have a new browser. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Could I do, I could do, let's say, I got an idea. And I'm going to open up a bunch of different stuff in the background, a bunch of different tabs. Oh, wow, look at all these malware issues on my brand new PC. Okay, cool. And yeah, this looks like, I mean, it's actually not even that bad, but I'll just leave that in the background. I won't go too crazy, but we'll keep Edge going so I can download more stuff. Because that might be a fast way. If you guys don't know, Night is a program that allows you to download a bunch of things at once. And normally it's useful stuff, but I can see if there's anything non-useful. CC Cleaner, TeamViewer, Cute PDF, Fox Reader, GIMP, yeah, that works. I already have Steam, that's good. Pigeon, okay. I'm having too much fun here. Okay, get your Night. This one might take a little bit, but this will actually just download one program so then I can just fast download a bunch of them. I'm realizing I only have 5 minutes left, so this might be it for me. The last thing I want to do is for the streamers out there, OBS running in the background. Because there's people who live stream and they just don't optimize their PC and they leave OBS open while they're gaming. They're like, why is my stuff running like crap? I'm gonna leave OBS open with the desktop capture running in the background. That's definitely gonna mess things up here. If I'm like closing applications out of instinct, Matt, you gotta leave them up. Just load everything that's on there. Hey Brave, Whiz Tree? I don't know what this is. Am I pissing on a tree? Is this just I have no idea what this is, but I like it. Pigeon. Maybe I just forgot that I was looking up my Fortnite hacks on another display. I don't even know what this program is, but I'm gonna leave that open. I don't think this is gonna get done in time. I think it's trying to download all my wallpapers and it's way too slow. AI assistant, can I run, can I start an AI? Oh no, I need to pay for that. Okay, boom, apply settings. Let's do a display capture. That up, I don't know what this is. We'll minimize that. Oh dang it, oh no, I've royally messed up. Where's Chrome? I didn't mean to do that. Restore. Thank you. I need these back. Don't run my scan, don't kill my stuffs. CD Burner XP, okay, I like that. Super anti-spyware, close. TeamViewer, this is the final thing. This is yo, what is happening? Oh God, nope, we're gonna hide that, but we're gonna leave that there. Can I add some filters to this to make it even more demanding? I don't know if I did anything super crazy. Maybe I can duplicate some stuff here, leave these open in the background. Last thing, got 20 seconds. Oh God, my timer is done. I'm gonna go ahead and hide these background apps so Jackson can't see what's happening. And then this thing's gonna stay right here. That thing's gonna stay right here, but we'll do taskbar settings and we will auto hide the taskbar. All right, I'm done. Let's get Jackson in here.
Is that background, like, is that normal? No, I think that is just a Windows background. But
that's just a normal Windows background. I will say, I tried to install, well, you already done yours, so I can say, I tried to install Wallpaper Engine, and it was trying to download my entire collection of wallpapers to make it work, which was like 4 gigs, so it wasn't gonna happen in 10 minutes. So I had to abandon that idea, but I think I came up with some very nefarious ideas that are very real world that somebody would actually have happen. I know, there's a lot of 30 mark runs, see what the score is, but it's starting to feel like, you know, these PCs, especially this level of PC, can handle a good amount of bloatware, more than we could probably get going in 10 minutes. Like, we could sit here for an hour and probably break it, but so far, you know, it is what it is.
All right, so I see Matt managed to really mess some stuff up here.
I managed to destroy some things because we went from a score of 12,929 to 12,523, which is a several 100-point difference.
Yeah.
Graphics-wise, I think it was very similar. Actually, we lost a couple ones on graphics and CPU. So mainly graphics card, it started dipping a little bit. And I think I know what the reason was, which we'll explain here in a little bit. I think I know why it's doing that. But so far, good difference. Next game.
All right.
All right, I gotta see the CS2 live. Before we were getting an average of 620 with a 1% low of 182. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Dude, I think you really tanked it.
Wow. And honestly, once you hear what I did, it will make sense why it tanks so much.
Yeah, because I couldn't find anything that like made me think, oh, I'm gonna lower the CPU or GPU performance. Everything I was finding, I'm like, oh, this is just gonna, you know, add some more stress to like the RAM and the CPU.
So, you know, I'll let the panel of judges decide if I get disqualified for it. It is real. I know I'm arguing it's realistic. We'll get there when we get there. Let's see what the actual average is. All right, our average is a grand reveal of 474.3 with a 1% low of 142.5. Big drop. Final test, and then the reveal. Did Matt cheat? Just for comparison, we had an average of 115 before.
That was the average 115?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember it started off, mine started off a little lower. I guess that's the tough part, is trying to find a program that like tanks your GPU.
Yeah, you need something to run in the background that'll tank your GPU. That's what I thought a wallpaper engine or something would do that, but
I couldn't get it.
I couldn't get it. I don't think it hit 115 once. Did it go over? No, I wasn't paying attention. There it goes.
Yeah, that's where you get your high spot.
All right, and we hit with an average of one. Okay, this wasn't as big of a drop.
Yeah,
108.23 for the average.
And 93.12 for the minimum.
All right, we're gonna stop recording here. I need to bring Jonah in for judging as Jackson starts looking at what's happened here. So I brought Jonah in here because he is the know-all moral compass of this company. He knows no bad. Basically, I have a bunch of applications which you can go through and look, but you might be able to find the one that I have up that may be causing my FPS to tank way further than Jackson's.
Okay.
And I need to know if it's okay that I did this or if you think I'm cheating.
I can't even think of what this would be, so I am curious if I really will know it.
Yeah, I was assuming that it would be up here.
You could just maybe go down to the bottom and let's see what all.
Just look at the taskbar.
Let's see what's open. Is it Fortnite menu?
Oh my god. Is it OBS? Is this what it is?
Yes, so
Okay.
OBS.
I guess
But you weren't recording?
I wasn't recording, but I had I had a screen capture going. I'm thinking like average gamer finishes streaming for the day. They don't close out of OBS. They just leave it open. They minimize it in the background. They're playing their games. Why is my shit laggy?
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, McAllister before this, literally, but let me fully explain. He did say, because Zach goes, why not just have OBS in the background recording or streaming? And McAllister goes, well, no, because that's not the point. We're trying to get bloatware and stuff. So.
Because I was thinking about this, like, when I heard the idea of this challenge, I was like, I wonder if OBS counts, because when I see bloatware, I'm like, oh, that's bloatware right there. Super anti-spyware right there. Oh my, yeah, I need that on my PC.
Did you see how old it says the thread is? 155,000 days.
Oh god. Ooh. I don't know.
All right, if I can chime in, I would say I don't think it's cheating. I think if it was recording, oh man, I would have right away.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm in the same boat with Jackson here. If it was actually streaming or recording, hey, it's on startup apps. You just minimize when you start a PC. Hey, sometimes it happens.
But hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. If this video does well, maybe in the future we go for a more budget computer, a really cheap one that would probably come into PC Bros that has very little resources and is absolutely bogged down, and we can see what's going on with it. Or maybe we could do one in the future, I'm just brainstorming live, where we have somebody else mess it up and we have to fix it.
That could be a normal customer.
That could be a normal customer. Basically, we have to fix it up, figure out what's causing the problem. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's wrap it up real quick. The viruses, it spread to him.
Well, guys, I think it's safe to say that Matt obviously won this challenge. He definitely had some tricks up his sleeve that gave him a little bit of that negative FPS advantage. And one of the things that I definitely learned is I realized in 10 minutes it's hard to mess up a PC as much as we see some of people's PCs come in like. So I definitely think it's like just really over time downloading so many programs and applications where you forget to uncheck those little boxes and it installs extra bloatware over time.
But this was a fun video just to show you guys a challenge video that is a little bit outlandish, a little ridiculous, and there's a bunch of different ways we could continue this series, and we want to hear from you guys. If you have any other ideas on how we could do more FPS Sabotage challenges, let us know in the comments down below, and if you like this video, be sure to subscribe.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
So once again, guys, at PCBros.tech, if you happen to be local to Louisville, Kentucky, you can actually bring your PC in and we can repair it in any way, shape, or form, whether it's physical or
emotional.
software. I was like, what's the word? Yeah, emotional.
Emotional damage to your PC. PC Bros has got you covered. Jonah will wrap it up in a blanket, hug it, and give it all the love it deserves. Use code Toasty Bros on checkout to save 3% of your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.